It's a rival.
Economists believe we are going to have sustained high unemployment into next year. And you've been pretty bearish about housing. Are you still?
Well, they go hand in hand. Housing is the back of the commodity exchange when silver went up to $49, $50, and they increased margins, and it will continue, and it could take years. Remember, my prediction is it could take 7 to 8, maybe even 10 years. Bob Shiller was talking about maybe 20 years.
20 years. Yeah, I mean, hide all sharp objects from Bob Shiller, Kimberly. But just real quick, even in New York, we're still seeing price declines. I mean, this is nationwide.
You really are, and that's really indicative of where we stand right now in the country in terms of the economy. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out, right?
Loopholes, because these kind of men, they have international status, both of them not U.S. citizens. But yet, it's pretty troubling that you have 2 incidents like this happen so close together.
Well, I've got bad news for these individuals. The law applies to them, and this guy's going to go by way of grand jury. And believe me, people are scrutinizing situations like this now. We'll probably hear about more of them. It's also kind of the culture of that narcissism, feeling entitled, above the law, don't you know who I am, that type of thing, where they feel like, anything is fair game, that it's okay for him to behave in this fashion. The problem with this case is it's going to be his word against hers. So far, the reports are that we don't have DNA evidence. Now, in Strauss-Kahn's case, you do have the evidence, and that is going to be much more important. He still says, okay, yes, you have DNA evidence. Individuals, there's always back doors that people are pursuing on their behalf to try and make a case go away and put a victim in the wind, like we used to say at the prosecutor's
pay off the victim, basically.
Yeah, but you can't do it, legally speaking, but, people that may try and reach family members. We've been hearing the reports about this in Dominique Strauss-Kahn's case, that people are getting to her family members, in Guinea and saying, hey, we can make your life a lot easier. Now, these are just some of the reports coming out, but it's not, uncustomary. This is something that happens. It's sad to say, and it's a subversion of justice, but I think they're going to be getting cracked down, especially here in New York. These prosecutors don't play.
It is fascinating what has been happening, and disturbing as well. So anyway, well, from the legal troubles of the